A lot is at stake here. The top 2 slots of this get a seed to Copenhagen.
It was only a couple months ago that we first created the roster.
Right now in NA, I feel like the competition is pretty tight. Top 6 teams can really just like beat anyone.
A few seconds of doubts in this game can cost you every single round.
Nice shot! Let's go, Shanzo.
We're at the AT&T Valorant team house and we've been boot camping for the past 3 weeks. And we were playing the group stage of VCT Challengers 2. Boot camp has been nice. It's always nice coming over here, meeting with everyone and playing as a team.
Derrek and Will. This is us. This is the wall.
Yeah?
Yeah, which face?
The
other guy. Same wall, but they're lower.
Yeah, I mean, the team chemistry overall has been really good so far. I think we're all good friends outside of the game, which is cool. I think that helps us improve pretty quickly in game as well.
Wait, I got you. Oh no, I got. Yo! Not Sean, you're actually not IGLing again.
It's been honestly really fun to be able to eat with your teammates and kind of vibe with them and be able to read their emotions in person after scrims. We're kind of here to support each other through thick and thin.
Sport is not a bad map, and they're just taking it out for this one.
Rather than just chalk icebox.
Is there a gimmick on the map? That mid part looks weird as
I feel like an offer is gonna hold this.
that looks weird.
Yeah.
And that part looks weird as
So we just got out of group stage. We ended 3-2. We're now entering playoffs and a lot is at stake here. So the top 2 slots of this get a seed to Copenhagen for Masters, and that is the ultimate goal.
It was only a couple months ago that we first created the roster, pulled everyone together. And it's been interesting to see sort of based on where things were then and the expectations, how those have actually panned out. We're confident on playing all of the maps. We've got a bunch of different looks on all of the different maps as well. Going into the playoffs, we're really confident. And I think that there's a huge ceiling that we're yet to even really see with this team.
I want to be at the top. I obviously want to qualify for Copenhagen, so that's the end goal for me.
Right now in NA, I feel like the competition is pretty tight. And the top 5, top 6 teams can really just like beat anyone. And if you have a couple of bad days here, like just 2, you're out.
We're just gonna need to put our heads down. We're gonna need to come with a game plan for every team we play and beyond. We can't have any doubts. A few seconds of doubts in this game can cost you every single round, so.
Expectations of playoffs it's an interesting one because with a new team like this, I don't know how they're going to react with a lot of different scenarios. I don't know how pressure is going to affect them in different areas. The team knows that they're good enough to win these games, and I would be surprised if we don't qualify.
Upper bracket, first match against FaZe. I don't think any of us were really nervous. I think we kind of knew what we were gonna be playing against. We scrimmed them a bunch previously.
We got like Will versus Baby. Arculus has a brain.
Good luck.
Sure, I'm a captain.
A lot of it, yeah. A lot of it.
I went into it with a solid game plan and we knew how to execute, but it is really hard to play against the comp that they had. I think that you get very little practice against Neon in NA, I feel like.
B awesome.
Going B.
One more, two more. Nice. One more out, Neon. And then one B main. Nice.
One more
B main. Chill.
Let's go!
They're coming out, bro.
I'm through B.
Blasting it. One more shot. I'm fighting with you, Sean.
Ramp.
Last guy, ramp. Sewer. Bomb's low. Just do not peek. Nice! Let's go.
Wait, flank out.
Yeah.
That's on. I mean, ding. 88. Both.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Into. I'm living. I'm not sure. He's yellow. Flank. Oh, yeah.
Nice, Sean! Bro,
Let's
go, Shanzo.
This guy doesn't lose clutches, no cap.
Let's go. Big. No. Wait, chill. I'm Resing. Bait me.
Top pipe.
Nice! Good.
We are super happy after everyone. It was a nail biter.
Of course, we believe in the 9-3 curse, obviously, without a doubt in our minds. But it was nice to come back, and it definitely helped our spirit and morale. But it's definitely something we need to work on. Felt pretty good with our win against FaZe. Going into XSET, I knew it was going to be difficult. Unfortunately, we didn't have a lot of time to really switch anything.
Oof, we just got done playing FaZe and now we are rematching XSET. We 2-0'd them in group stage, but that was after a week of really, really great preparation.
I can hold it.
B, coming back B. Kale?
We clear mid? Yeah, three of us.
Nice,
Let's go.
nice,
Whoa, let's go.
Nice. Can you fall back or no?
Clear the shot.
Nice, Sean.
Two more.
Two, both.
Bless you. I don't have anything.
I think they're also. Or Silva might be off.
Come outside.
Oh wait, you killed it
I have
earlier.
knife and 5, but I don't think we wait for it.
Flank B, man. Ah, nice try.
We thought we could, pick into their weakness by picking Ascent, and honestly, we fell so flat that game. They did a really good job of denying us choke points, and we looked really, really flat throughout the entire series. So hats off to XSET.
During a warm-up spike rush. My frenzy does not work like other people, I swear to God.
Yeah, you meant like chest level and you just run and shoot.
It doesn't work.
What do you mean it doesn't? Maybe you just saw it.
Put your crosshair on like size 10 and then it'll work.
If you make a bigger crosshair with a frenzy, it'll auto aim for you, I promise. Yeah, make it one more thickness though, one more thickness on top.
One more thickness?
Yeah, make it thick. There you go. Perfect. That will be perfect frenzy crosshair.
Something like what Jogamo was using in the match.
Watch out.
Like I'm getting perfect practice for Baby Bay.
I've never experienced anything like this in a big tournament where you're really down, but you have that match the next day against the team that you have to heavily prepare for. So we kind of took one on the chin, and people were sad for a few hours after the XSET loss, and then we immediately got to prep. Started looking at a lot of VODs that night, and came the next morning with a ton of counters ready to play against FaZe on basically the maps that we knew we would get.
The stakes heading into the second FaZe match were do or die. We had to win one more to go to the next week of playoffs, which would be the top 4 teams, and then have a chance in Copenhagen.
Honestly, it's never a good feeling when you have to play a team again, especially in such a short period of time. I personally don't think that we should have played them again, but because of the way that we won, I felt pretty confident in beating them again, just because we were down so many times and we learned a lot from it.
You want?
We fight mid?
Yeah,
He's about to recall.
Sucking top ramp, Peter. Nice.
Two more.
You dead.
I'm rotating.
Sucks.
Sucking.
Nice.
Guys, let's go.
114 on
Hold
KO.
ramp for me, Sean. Hold ramp for me.
Coming. Ready? 3. Nice!
Nice!
Go, baby.
11-12, let's fucking get this into overtime. Let's win this. Let's go, boys.
Two in mount. Backside. Two in mount.
We're mad.
Nice!
Holy shit, I love you guys. You guys are my favorite players of all time.
Are they on site?
Yeah, they're on.
Nice try. Yeah.
Both these guys were sight?
Yeah.
Low.
Nice.
Peter, take us home. Push up.
Nice.
Big.
Triple peek.
Nice!
Let's go. Good try.
Space, take care of 100 feet.
I was heartbroken. I feel like everyone was heartbroken just to know, like, it's not that we lost, it's the way we lost. You really can say we lost to ourselves on Breeze. Like, there was no explanation for like how many thrifties we gave up. That should never happen.
Yeah, it was super disappointing losing to FaZe the second time because we know we could have beat them.
Everyone coming into playoffs obviously didn't believe that we would even make playoffs. So at the end of the day, when I was just reflecting, I was honestly happy that we made playoffs.
After a day of living on it, I'm proud of how far this team has come in 2 months' time. I think we're only going to be better for LCQ.
Stepping back, I'm super happy that we qualified for LCQ. I think we've accomplished a lot of really great things in these 3 months, and we built a really good foundation.
I'm super happy with how far we've gotten. I just wish we got as far as we know we could have. I don't think anyone was believing in us when we first created this roster. That just fueled us, I'm going to be honest.
Now we're going to get to approach the game in a very different way, which is we get to practice behind closed doors, not play matches week after week after week after week, and we can build things like probably what the community thinks we should have done, or other areas, try different comps out, You know, we were hindered by time and the quantity of matches and the footage against us, and now we don't have that problem. So that's what I'm most looking forward to, is like kind of evolving our game.
I'm super excited that I can finally be with the team. Obviously being at home because I was in school was a necessity, but finally being able to actually go is super exciting and kind of relieving for me, because, you know, something that I always wanted to do with this team is actually be with them in person. So I'm very excited for that.
Honestly, thanks to all the 100T fans for supporting us.
Keep cheering us on. We're gonna only keep on winning, and hopefully we'll bring home the LCQ for you.
We're gonna make you guys proud in LCQ.